On the home front here, we are honoring fallen service members of the Air Force.
Right now, 22 combat controllers of the Air Force Special Operations Command are being remembered in this ceremony at Mount Soledad's memorial.
CBS 8's Chris Grove live at this memorial now, sharing some details about this ceremony still happening there.
Yeah, still very much going on right now, and want to go ahead and take a little bit of a moment of silence here as they go ahead and play taps before we play an interview, a portion of an interview that we did with one of the veterans in attendance here at this ceremony. Take a listen. So let's go ahead and play that sound now from one of the veterans that we spoke with today.
Well, especially after they pass, because we don't want to ever forget. You know, when you've got to remember history, you're bound to repeat it. And we don't want to repeat it. We don't want to ever go to war again. So we want to understand the sacrifices, because the sacrifices of these, I mean, they're young.
And so the 22 names that are being dedicated today, they were killed in combat. These are air combat controllers who were killed. That, again, the years, they range from 1961 all the way to 2018. And in that conversation that I had there with Mikey, a pretty well-known figure here also in San Diego and with veterans, telling us that there were even more names, but this was just the names that they happened to put on, that there are more names that still need to be honored. And of course, we know that Mount Soledad, the memorial, expanding, trying to add more room for people to add these names for their loved ones, wanting to make sure that their legacy, that their memory, that the honor and wish they served to this country with continues on. And of course, the ceremony is still ongoing, and we want to be sensitive to that. So we're going to send things back to you guys in studio right now as this continues, but you can see more coverage of this as we move on later on into the day during our afternoon shows. Eric and Netta.